Not really. I mean, it's funny. I don't. Again, maybe because I don't think about it enough. It's funny because I now live in New Jersey, and I've just moved out there, and I'm experimenting with the great commute, and so I'm taking a train from the outer, still somewhat pastoral suburbs into Manhattan, and on that train ride, between the towns of Peapack and Far Hills, I was looking out the window the other day, and I looked out at the window, and there on the tops of this abandoned line of telephone poles that were in between the fields and the kind of no man's land of the track, on these abandoned telephone poles, which dated to probably around 1900, were these gorgeous turquoise and jade green colored glass insulators on the poles. And these were what they used to, protect the wiring. Now, these glass insulators stopped being used in 1915, 1920, being actively made, and they switched into more modern materials to protect these. And I looked at this absolute, almost, it predates the machine age. I looked at these glass insulators, and I've been collecting them for years. So to see them out the window, still in situ, as they would say, still in their original, moment, was just so gratifying. And so it was like the best moment of the week for me, because although part of me wants to now go out there and climb up the telephone poles and like try and extract them, because I'm like, well, no one's using them. This is just, it's no different than hunting for old bottles in the woods, I could be arrested, but I have to check with the local Amtrak police there. But I think the thing is that you look at those insulators on those poles, and you see how folks designed something truly beautiful to protect the technology of the time. There was this glass case that went over the wires, and it was very about the function, because they had to keep the water out to stop the wires from corroding. But these are gorgeous, and I know folks out there who have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of different examples of these glass pieces. And so seeing something like that, an artifact from the early era, seeing that out in the kind of, that, I love looking out of trains, because you're always looking into people's backyards. And when you look out there and you see these ornaments that served a function, made me think about design again in a fresh way. But maybe it made me want to just go out and get them too. I don't know. That's my style.